Hey class, welcome to week 10 of COMM 317. I'd like to go over our syllabus for the upcoming week so that way we're all on the same page before we dive into our lecture, as always. So if we scroll down to week 10, this week we're going to cover chapter 8. It's another shorter week. Just make sure you're familiar with these chapters inside and out. I know the book isn't really too big with a lot of information on each chapter like other classes, but make sure you read through the chapter a couple times. You have a good understanding of the information inside and out. Next week we will be reviewing chapters 9 and 10. In addition, you will have a discussion form to complete and your quiz number 3. So please keep that in mind for next week, that you're going to need to log in early in order to post your main post by Sunday of that week, which I believe is November. If the 7th is Thursday, that should be November 10th, just like we did in our first discussion forum, which your grades are also posted as well for that DQ1, discussion forum 1. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look for this week. So this week, make sure to watch our video lecture, read chapter 8, and another reminder, make sure that you are prepared for your quiz and discussion forum topic for next week. So let's go ahead and take a look at chapter 8. All right. So chapter 8 talks about the tools for writing media plans. So the Ostro model, which is on page 46 and 47 of your textbook, talks about how there's a theoretical model for estimating effective frequency, and this is what the Ostro model discusses. It's a combination of 3 strategic factors, which is marketing, copy, and media. Again, these are the 3 most important and strategic factors of any kind of media plan. What kind of marketing are you going to be doing? What kind of copy do you have? That's the actual writing. And the media, which are you going to be showing your advertisements on, whether it's social media, television, radio, print, and so on. So positive factors increase frequency while negative factors reduce this. This is pretty simple to understand. The more positive factors that you have in any kind of advertisement or in your media plans, the more frequency will be increased, such as on social media. When you have something positive or something that can be important to people, the frequency will be shared, it will be liked, it will be copied and posted on their own page, and so on. And then again, negative factors are going to reduce it. So there's some reach and frequency guidelines. So as a media planner, you need to ask yourself why on every decision to provide answers for the client. So when you're building a media plan, ask yourself, why am I going to do this? Whether it's any of these 3 aspects, the marketing, copy, and media. Why am I going to show this advertisement through this medium? Why am I going to write the copy at the top of this advertising, and so on? Because your client will ask you that. Even when I do this on the side to help clients build their social media presence, they ask me why on everything that I do, whether it's we're going to make this post on Instagram, this post on Facebook, this one's going to have a video, and we're going to market to people of this demographics on this one, and so on. It's always, well, why? Why? They just want to know. There are 2 challenges and questions in writing media objectives. So how much is enough? And how much frequency is enough? So again, the more you advertise, the more frequency you have, the obviously more expensive it's going to be. So you need to make sure you find that sweet spot on how much reach is enough. So how many people do I want to reach? How much is enough? Because your client's going to ask you, well, should we be reaching more people, or is this too many people to reach? And then how much frequency is enough as well too. So remember, your media objective tells what the plan will accomplish. And this should also have how much reach and frequency is going to be needed when you're going into it in more details. What percent of the budget will be spent on TV? Break these items down so your client knows exactly what it is you're going to be doing. And then they will be able to say to themselves, okay, I see why A, B, and C is happening. Can you explain why X, Y, and Z is happening? And then you can respond, well, X, Y, and Z fulfills the part of this media objective that we're trying to accomplish. So, and then your client's going to say, oh, that's great, wonderful, let me hire you again. So keep in mind, you want to make sure that your media objectives are clear and your client understands what they are. Your media strategies will tell which media can best accomplish the reach and frequency goals, such as which vehicles, when's the best time to advertise, and etc. It's kind of like if you're ever sitting on home in the middle of the afternoon at like 11 a.m., 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, late morning, early afternoon, you're going to see a lot of commercials for products for that are demographic towards more older people, such as Life Alert or those bathtubs that have kind of a door so it's easier for the elderly to get in and out, because during the day and during this time, that's when you're going to have more elderly people of a higher age watching these advertisements. So all of this stuff is going to be important to your client for you to be able to explain, well, we're showing this at 5:30 p.m. because we are marketing, whether it's a television show at later that night, so we want people to see it once they're off of work so they can be reminded of it. Just make sure you always ask yourself why, because again, your client is going to ask you. All right, and finally, I posted a video on here. It's the happy secret to work better. You can always click on this and it should take you to the actual talk itself. Again, I can't show it on our lecture because it is copywritten by TEDx, but you can watch it on your own. You can always increase the PowerPoint and then click on it and it will take you directly to the link. It's a great little video that's going to talk about the happy secret to work better, and this is something that's going to be extremely important whether you're a media planner or if you decide to go into PR or strictly advertising, whatever it may be. This is something that's going to really help prepare you for the workplace, and it's going to talk a little bit to how you can work better when you are working. All right, guys, so that's it for this week. Again, as a reminder, next week you are going to have a quiz and a discussion form to complete, so please make sure to log in early on the week. That way you can make sure to get your main post posted on time. Thanks so much, guys. Enjoy your week, and I will see you all next week. Take care.